I want to share with you how I am building my self confidence and self belief, and how this simple tool I'm about to share with you has been able to build most of my clients' self confidence and self belief. If you are aware, true self confidence is built on real self, not the ego self, and it's a continuous process. There is no point where you stop. As long as you keep doing what is uncomfortable, you keep building your confidence in yourself. Growing up, most of us has or have confidence. Then over time, life experience happens. Then most of the time, this confidence keeps chipping away little by little. Then it becomes a reality that confidence you had as a child is no longer there because of life experience. And one of the simplest way to build that confidence, most things that are more effective are the little things that we overlook. One of the simplest way is by keeping a promise to yourself. If you promise yourself you are going to do something, make sure you do it. For every time you do that thing you made the promise you're going to do, you add a little bit to your self-confidence. And anytime you don't do that thing you say you are going to do, it chips away. So little by little, it builds up your confidence, or little by little, it takes away your confidence. That's why I talk about the power of little steps. It compounds. That's the secret. You have to keep a promise to yourself. Anytime you want to say no to something and you say yes instead, you are doubting yourself little by little. It might be like, oh, it's just this one time, but what you don't know is that that action has chipped away or has added to your self-belief or self-confidence. Pay attention to these little things because it's going to help you as you're decided to be on the journey of growth in 2026. When I started my journey, it really hits me. As a life coach, you become your own first client. That's the truth. Because you become exposed to a lot of things you are not aware of, except if you want to live a mediocrity life. But if you want to be a honest person, if you want to be authentic, the true work starts from within. Then when you start working on yourself, you either inspire people or trigger people. And one other thing I feel like it that affects our confidence is we are too scared to fail. Most of us, actually, I'm at that point where I'm not scared of failure because I've had the understanding that failure is part of the process. You can't take away failure. Failure means that you are in the arena of a winner. That's what it means. It means that you are in that arena. It's just for you to keep trying. And when you're persistent enough, there's a huge possibility you might achieve that. A lot of times, there are things we want to do, but we fear what people are going to say. That's one of the things. Starting my journey, I was faced with this challenge, but one thing I love about myself is that regardless of how I feel, I do it. So, and truly, if you think that people are going to mock you, people are going to look you as a failure when you start anything you're doing, truly they are going to do that. They are going to say that because they see you trying, they see you doing what they cannot do. You understand? They are only projecting their fear to you. And the only time you find that what they are saying about you is true is when you give up, when you finally let those voices get to you. That's the only time. But when you succeed, best believe they'll be the one meeting you to ask you for the blueprint. They'll be the one saying, I believe in you all this time. Yes, when I started, I was mocked. I was used as the talk of the day and all that. But over time, when they start seeing the results, it exposes their insecurity. It exposes what they were avoiding, and that alone has brought hate. So when you understand that everybody has a custom path, when you understand that failure is part of the process, all you have to do is to focus on your journey. When you focus on your journey, you inspire others, and you trigger others. Whatever way it is, it's all necessary. That's the truth. The best gift you can give to yourself and to people around you is to work on you. we all have challenges we are going through. So I don't think anybody would want to be a different challenge to someone else. But when you start working on yourself, you are able to treat people better, because what you are from the inside is what you are on the outside. So learn how to understand that every action you take adds to your confidence, your self-belief, or takes away, whichever way you choose. It's your choice. Understand also, failure is part of the process. You can't take away failure from success. If you don't fail, how are you going to know? There is no pro that wasn't once a learner. No, you must be a learner, and a learner has to fail. It's part of the process. Only what makes a difference is when you are persistent enough, when you keep pushing. That's what makes a difference. Yes, you feel like to give up, you doubt yourself. It's all okay. Most importantly, one other thing I want you to know, it's important to take a break. Sometimes you have to take a break and reassess yourself, re-strategize your plan, and continue. But quitting is not an option. When you quit, that means they are saying the truth, you are a failure. But when you don't quit, when you keep trying, when you keep pushing, when you keep persisting, the universe has no choice but to give that which is yours. Okay? I hope this message helps someone out there. And remember, true life coach is not a motivational speaker. They are more of an accountability partner, and they make an impact in your life by helping you to set clear goals and pushing you through it, seeing you through it to achieve those goals. Have a wonderful rest of your day.